got some wicked content in store for you today. Turn on that bell while you still can, because 2020 is coming here with the dead man, with the man, with Kofi Kingston. Actually, all figures, they're all sold separately, man. They're trying to trick me. They are trying to play some kind of joke on me because Wicked Cool Toys said, you know what? You want to pick this up? Yeah, you can. You can pick up Smackdown. You can pick up the Raw. Just head on over to Ringside Collectibles. Hit the link in the description below. Discount code HERO is going to save you 10%. Now, this is alternate, man. You can do one or the other. You can see the ring skirts right here on the side. And this, dude, you can fit a serious mass of figgies in here. I mean, you're talking about not just your traditional 30-man over the top. Bro, right here, over 50 pieces, which means maybe we can fit 50 figures in there. Actually, it's already been done. If you are new to the channel, man, go check out some of those figure matches, some of those battle royales. We've done well over 50 with these rings. They're a little bit bigger. We'll do a size comparison with the Mattel version. We'll also put both of them into play, because if they are giving me options, if we are getting alternative little bonus primes, you know, Hero Figs, you know, Ringside Collectibles is going to make it all go down right here on the side, on the right side. We got matching stuff down here at the bottom. We got the same thing representing the scale of this ring. I mean, you can see it right here at the bottom, 22.4 by 22. I mean, that's like 2 feet straight up. And the ropes too, I do like the functionality better on the turnbuckles. You'll see that the feature on these, they have that more of like that realistic feel to it. Here's the breakdown of all the parts that you're gonna need to assemble both of them. Now, I don't believe there's 2 platforms. It's only 1 platform, and I will demonstrate and show you that this will work right here with your regular Mattel figs right there. See that? Authentic. 1x1 to 6-inch figs. Yeah, all right, you guys, we're talking a little bit too much. I say we get the build in, we get these rings put together, and do a side-by-side comparison. How about Collusion? Just like that, it is all assembled. Let's put it back there behind the crowd so we can go over what it all took. I will go over the building process, because I'm sure there is a lot of you that may be not familiar with this ring. This has been introduced in the past. We saw it in the NXT ring. We saw it in a Smackdown ring. We actually saw several different ring skirts for this option from Wicked Cool Toys. Now, as I mentioned in the beginning in the video, how it's like on the back right here, how it's kind of telling you how it's like a bonus. It's not the platform that you're going to be getting with it. It's going to be the interchangeable parts that you can do either Raw or Smackdown. So what I did for you, I put all that side for you. I got the Smackdown ring out, or the Smackdown ring apron out, along with the rope. So you can interchange the apron right here just to the regular Smackdown. The ring ropes, you can interchange them to blue to reflect that. And the steel steps, they're a nice little extra. And the cool thing about these steps is that you can separate it. Now, if you're not familiar with this one, the smaller one, it was all one solid piece. So you can go ahead and take off the top of the steps and use it against your opponent just like that. Now, the ropes, I left one part. Just go ahead, I left it on bare so you can see just the whole building structure of it all. So the turnbuckles, back to what I was telling you, how it's like this is more realistic. Like you can actually strip the turnbuckle so you can have the steel exposed. So if you're having like a hardcore match, you're going to be set, you're going to be prepped, and you're going to be all ready. And if you got a tag team match, look at that, my friends. We got something to hold on to right there so you can legally tag your opponent inside the ring. So these right here, you can pull these off, and this is the cool thing about this. It makes it really simple, real easy. The hard part is getting these pieces onto here. So if you don't have nails, go hit up your sister, go talk to your mom and be like, yo, I need some help, because puncturing these pegs right here through these little holes, that's going to be the tough thing of it all. Now, the one up that it's got over this ring, you can actually use the steel cage. If you guys saw some of my steel cage figure matches, they haven't made an authentic scale one for this ring. So really, if you want to have like either like a classic WWF blue steel cage, the one that Ringside Collectibles put on, I think that one was also exclusive to them, or like a modern, this is the only option that you can do it with. I tried it with this one. This ring was too small. Like right there, you can see the size, how this one is coming out a few inches wide or further out, and as well as like out. And here's a quick comparison with like a regular, Kofi Kingston. I use these 3 because these are the ones that they had on the box. But if you look at Kofi Kingston right here, you can check out how like it just stands right there. Hold on, let me pose him. Stand there, Kofi. All right, we got him on there. So right there, I think scale-wise with the regular Mattel figures, it's all on how you see things. Like if you've gone to like a WWE live event, I feel like This one right here, it might have one up for scale size, but if you're not worried about like the way that it should look and you're more worried about fitting figures in here, again, you can fit, I would say probably the max that I've gotten in here, probably like 65, 70, give or take. You can fit quite a bit in here. The aprons right here, these are all also more like modern as opposed to this one. We got the older version right here. This one does not have the light up feature, so that is one thing that I will point out, that this one had over this one. You have to come around, obviously, how the posts stay light up right here, as well as the side of the apron. So there is no electronic feature to it. These are more going back to like how they used to have the old wrestling rings where it was just a solid steel post, no big bulk built on that. But nonetheless, I think the scale and the fact that you can do more like with the steel cage matches is a really nice piece. And this is a bit darker. It is actually, this is like in a real WWE event. It's reflected more darker when you're right there by ringside. The reason why Mattel took this approach to where they kind of make it lighter, it's all that lighting that they hit on it. So once you got all that lighting on the ring, it's going to give it that lighter effect, but this is more authentic to what an actual, like the color of the apron looks like. Now let's talk about the building process. The building process, the base of it that's the simple part. Let's go ahead and look at the instructions right here. So it all starts right here with two pieces. You get two black pieces. So when you flip that lip up right here, you can see how they all come together. There's going to be 3 attachment pieces. You'll see them. You'll see all 3 of them right here. There's 3 clamps that kind of, I'm just going to show you. I'm going to show you the guts of it all. I'm going to flip it and demonstrate how this all came together. You can see right underneath this piece right here, there is 1, 2, and there is 3 clamps. That's what's going to really keep this piece right here all together. And then once you've done that, you got to add the elevation base pieces. So you get 3 right here in the middle, and you get 3 on the right and 3 on the left. I know the first time that they had introduced this, there was also some like right here. So they kind of got away from it. I feel like they realized that it was an excess amount. So they just said, you know what, what's the whole point? And then this piece right here, you can see how it all comes up, how it all comes undone. You got a little rubber band piece that goes underneath the turnbuckle, and that kind of goes the same for the apron. So when you pull that in there, you insert it, and that's what holds it together. So it's a good thing that it came undone, so you could see how this piece right here, how that came to be. All right, now let's talk about the apron. This right here, again, you can interchange it. You can do the Raw. You can do the Smackdown over here. I did the Raw. I'm just more of a fan when it comes to like out of the 2 shows. I know I will say that Fox has been turning it up a notch, but again, you can do either or, and then there's the ropes. So once we got the platform, once we got the base, once we got the actual mat of it all put together, then that's when you got to start putting these pieces right here together. So you're going to get a total of 1, 2, 3. You get 6, 9, 12. You get 12 pieces to make up the corner of the posts, and they are steel. So you're going to see 2 different hooks. You'll see one that kind of has like more of a pirate look. It's a little bit wider. The reason why they do it is so you got more like circumference around that circle to insert it in there. And then this side right here, this is a little bit smaller. That's to kind of give it like that nice tight feel. Like if you pull back on the ropes, you can see how nice and firm that is. Once you've added the ropes to it, that's where you go in and you add the actual turnbuckles. I know I had some of them laying around. What happened? We lost them. They all fell out of the ring. They're all towards the back here. So you add these, and this is the struggle, man. This is where you're going to spend most of your time. Everything else, like the whole just putting it together part, it's very, very simple in the instructions. They do help you out. So again, if you've never gotten your hands on something like this is going to come really handy. But it's going to be these, man. These are just a pain in the ass. I'm not a fan of putting it together, but I am a fan of the way that it looks versus right here, just solid plastic. Now, ranking, my friends, look, the ropes or the aprons, it's really cool that they've done this because in the past, they usually just either did one or the other. It was either Raw or Smackdown. Now, we're getting options, bro. And you can add those play sets that we still have yet to see from Mattel. Very happy that they had gone ahead and released this because on the regular, man, that's one thing that people are always asking me, like, bro, where'd you get that ring? How do I add the steel cage to it? Here it is, man. Hit the link in the description below. Discount code HERO is going to save you 10% at checkout. I want to thank you guys for watching. Be sure to hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and we'll see you on the next one.